Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alice and I enjoy doing reviews. I like to review all sorts of different things, but lately I've been reviewing candy a lot more, mainly because my work has been, giving me candies that haven't been selling the greatest and that they're looking to get rid of. So I've been bringing those back here and trying them out with you guys. And so far we are kind of at a 50-50 split. The dark chocolate mint Kit Kat was really good, but the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms were just, they were kind of gross. I still have most of a bag here. I think I might do a coffee review with them and try to incorporate them into that coffee tasting, but as far as just eating them without anything else, they were not the greatest. They kind of tasted like fruity, chocolatey, peanut buttery mess of just oversweet flavors and kind of a weird aftertaste that I didn't really care for. So bearing all that in mind, I have one more candy that I'm going to be trying out for you. It's another candy from M&Ms, and hopefully this time it won't be as gross as the last one that we tried. This was actually not given to me by the store. I purchased this myself after looking down the candy aisle and seeing like how many variations of M&Ms there actually are. And one of them, which I found, was the caramel cold brew M&M. Now, you have to think that because the store is not just like, hey, here you go, have free candy, with these M&Ms, that they must be like pretty decent. There were a lot of just the regular kind of M&Ms, like peanut, almond, there was dark chocolate, I can't remember, there was another variation, and then of course the plain one. But these really actually kind of stood out to me. I hadn't heard about the cold brew caramel M&Ms, and yeah, I thought I would give them a try with you guys today. Being in the coffee business myself, these were really kind of interesting to me. I really am curious to see if they taste like cold brew and caramel, or if it's just kind of another mess of flavors in my mouth. But yeah, let's give these a little try. I also just wanted to point out, I think that this bag is actually pretty cute with the little M&M drinking the cold brew on the front. I mean, it does look like an actual cold brew. That's how they look when they mix together. So I'm excited. I mean, hopefully this isn't as bad as the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. All right. Okay, so got the top of the wrapper off here. It does smell kind of like coffee right off the bat. That is a strong smell for an M&M. Ooh, okay. So they just look like M&Ms. They kind of look like peanut M&Ms. Just the standard M&M shape. So let's give them a little bit of a try. Okay, that's interesting. I don't immediately hate it. I don't immediately hate it. But it tastes almost like they put a chocolate covered espresso bean. Like, it tastes like there's a chocolate covered espresso bean with like thick caramel inside of that M&M. Wow, that almost kind of takes me back to like trying those for the first time. They're okay. I don't really care for chocolate covered espresso beans. They just the crunchy texture of them on the inside just doesn't do it for me. But these actually, they have that flavor, but without that whole like bean, crunchy bean on the inside. They have a lot of thick caramel on the inside. That is the other thing I'll say. Like I said, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. But do these flavors go well together? It doesn't really give me cold brew. I mean, there is that kind of almost burnt coffee taste, but it's not exactly what I would call cold brew. The caramel is really good. I like the caramel. I'm not sure if I like these or not. Wow, that is just the strangest combination of flavors. These are better, way better than the peanut butter and jelly. I could see myself maybe munching on a few of these in an afternoon. Even though, yeah, there is just kind of, well, the caramel's really sticky. kind of sticks to your teeth. But like, yeah, the inside, the burnt coffee flavor is a little bit, I don't know. Like I said, I just keep thinking chocolate covered espresso bean. Which, it isn't bad. If you really like chocolate covered espresso beans and caramel, this is your M&M right here. I don't know if it works for me though, because like I said, I never really cared for them that much. And to me, that doesn't really taste like cold brew. Cold brew has a really rich, smooth coffee taste, and these taste just a tiny bit burnt. They taste like a burnt coffee bean. Very interesting combination of flavors. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. But like I said, they are kind of good. It's just not something I could see myself buying all the time. That's what I'll say. Maybe just every once in a while is like, hey, check out these wacky M&Ms. But as far as like, if I was going for an M&M fix, like I said in the other video, I don't think I would pick these, because these just, they kind of have an interesting burnt caramel taste to them, and not really, not exactly what I was expecting. They're interesting though, I will give them that. They are very interesting. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm sorry if my energy was a little bit off. I kind of had a severe case of, I don't know if it was vertigo or just me being overly dizzy, but everything was spinning, and I was trying to regain my balance kind of all morning. So if I seem a little bit out of it, I'm just kind of tired and worn out from all the nausea and the spinning and everything. I hope to see you guys later. I hope to have another review out very soon. Something else I've wanted to try for a while, but anyway, I will see you later. Bye.